with no option. Jesus the way and the truth, ain't no copy. Walking the light so it's easy to spot me. Weight of the world on my shoulders, he spot me. Holding the truth in contempt, boy, that's folly. Because you wear white does not mean that you godly. Send you the children of Israel, stop it. All of God's children bear fruit and you rotten. Praying you seeking the truth with no stopping. Call it by name, boy, you stubborn and proud. Thinking it's true like that devil, you lying. You better repent or you facing that fire. Comfortable in sin, Lord, I was reclined. Ducking and running from God, I was high. Concealing that darkness, Lord, I was so blind. No word of protection, I carried an eye. Was single in life, but was so double mind. Identity, had problems in life in the way he designed. I couldn't sleep in the night due to spiritual confinement.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this is episode 59. Do y'all see where we coming from? Yeah, we early, but we on time. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it real quick, y'all. If you don't know, we prayed up, faith up with peace. Sometimes all you can pray for is peace. They want a peace of mind, and the light is coming. So I just had surgery, and look who's beside me.
Yes, sir. We outside, baby. The south side, baby.
Shout out to you though.
Actually, we on the west side though, but
shout out to you though.
Yes, sir. We live
for helping me get through everything. He's
resting in God's hands.
Yeah, he's actually showing me how to rest for real, and it's been an experience. But if he wasn't here, I don't know.
But when was the last time that you actually just didn't go outside in a day? That you just laid down all day? That you just ate some good food and didn't work it off as soon as you ate it? Yeah. Sometimes this is what we need, these things to pause us and break us down and be like, wait a minute, I ain't been chilling like this the whole time. So now we can add this chill to it. Maybe 3 days out of a month, you don't go outside at all. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, I do that. Like I try to do that at least once a month. I think I did it maybe 3 times. Yeah. But it's so hard to be like, I'm not going outside today. I'm just staying inside the house.
Right, because the first thing we want to do is go outside.
Right, not going to the store, not even going outside to smoke, not doing anything, just being inside the house the whole time. How many people do that? Who can do that?
And still get stuff done.
It's hard. How many of y'all, hello from Florida, but how many of y'all can actually just be inside your house and not go outside the whole day? I mean, not even to get the mail. Don't go outside.
Right.
It is hard to do. I tried that.
So
hello. But yeah, that's what it's about.
So yeah. Resting.
Yes, resting.
That's why I titled this episode Resting in God's Hand, Faith Talk. Because the past few days, my faith has been tested. And after today, I know what to believe in, who to follow, and who's my friend. So, with that being said, y'all see him. I gotta have emergency surgery in order for him to show up. But he's always there when I need him. He's not there when I want him. He's there when I need him. Doesn't that benefit a person more? That you know you can count on somebody for life or death situations rather than to just be there for no reason.
You know what I mean?
We got to do it every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Do it every Sunday? Oh my gosh. We do need to do it every Sunday.
What you think?
I think so. I think that was the plan anyway.
To rest on Sundays?
Right.
But you go out here in the world, they want you to work hard on Sundays.
Yeah, but I also think that's why they pay people extra money to work on Sundays.
Think so?
People get paid overtime on Sundays. Why? Because you ain't supposed to be working at all. They know that. You know what? Your boss have you working on a Sunday while they at church. While they home, what they
or
do?
or they just don't want you to.
Read Jeremiah 32:17 and Jeremiah 33:3. Keep your faith in God. Who is that? Alan?
Yeah, you got to get on the podcast.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, we on Jeremiah 29:31, all that.
Oh, we like Jeremiah 29?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's God knows the plan for your life. Only God knows the plan for your life. That's what 29 is.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I can't. Does anybody know where this is from in the Bible? But I got here by the grace of God, right? He opened his home up to me. Y'all don't understand. And no matter what comes along or what doesn't, my loyalty is to him. For whenever you enter a city or village, search for a worthy person and stay in his home until you leave town. When you enter the home, give it your blessing.
Mm.
Now you see why. Now everybody can understand why is it that I depend on you for things that you don't even realize, and you might depend on me to be that person that is gonna stay strong and give everything my blessing. But sometimes you gotta get that rest, you know.
You need that rest.
So yeah, I just appreciate you. I appreciate God for putting you in my life, you know.
Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you. We out here. It says God makes no mistakes. He placed that gentleman in your path, life, for a reason.
Right. He definitely did. So what's going on with y'all? How are you doing with your prayer? Oh, and also he's doing this he's doing a lot for me that he's not even aware of that helps me. My guy, I have friends back home, right? Well, they're not friends anymore because it's time. Like, you don't, how can I put this? You don't mess over valuable friends or valuable friendships because somebody's buying you materialistic things and you're happy at one point. So I love the fact that with him, it's not about money. It's not about what I have. We're showing what we give back. And so no diss towards anybody, but this is the one person I can call, whether he's tied up, I'm in Alabama, and he will answer the phone. But you got people want to be in your business and say, oh, call me when you need me. And I just had emergency surgery, and I could tell you how many people I've heard from. But I'm so grateful to know who's going into the next season with me.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode is just a simple faith talk because, as you can see, I just came out of surgery, but he's been right here with me. And the one thing he told me was, this is not a setback. This is a power up.
Power up.
So before we get out of here, I just wanted to show our face and get acquainted. But before we go, we got about 15, 20 minutes left in here. But before we go, we're gonna play a song by VA, and then we're gonna let my co-host, come back and do his thing. All right.
God said we will have an earthly friend that will stick with you closer than him.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Listen, God put all these people on earth. 4 people on earth. Okay? He could have just made one person. And that could have been it. But he said, no, I'm gonna make 4 people.
4 people. And I don't care. And you're the yin to my yang. So
I don't know you, but I will definitely pray for you. Keep your faith.
You definitely
on the Porch Podcast.
You definitely do.
No more.
Let's see what the comments are like.
But no, most definitely,
Yeah, power up.
it is a power up.
Yeah.
Like Goku, y'all saw how Goku, when Goku, I don't know, I don't really watch Dragon Ball Z, but I watched it one day, and it was like Goku went away in space and he was doing all this workout stuff, and then he came back down. But he was going for like a year. But when he came back, he was way better than anybody could imagine
Hmm.
because he took that time away. So sometimes we do need that time away, that time to pray, that time to make ourselves better, that time to just exercise and healthily work it out.
Right.
You feel me? The problem is what happened is people be halfway done doing their life, getting their life together, and then that's when they fall victim to the people that notice. Right. So let me tell you, so I could be minding my business, walking down the street doing nothing. I could have broke up, did whatever. I go into my own self and I start building myself. I start working out. I start eating good. I start getting confidence in myself. Halfway through, before I could finish, somebody pulls up out of nowhere. Hey, I like what you're doing. Come and do it with me. Oh, hey, you look nice. Like, come and be with me. Oh my God. And I'd be like, what? And then I go for that instead of being like, no, when I'm done my journey, then we can meet. I say, okay, end up sidestepping my journey. And you know what ended up happening? I end up being with that person, and that person end up being like, you're not the person I thought you was. And I'm like, the reason why I'm not the person that you thought I was is because I stopped being that person for you.
Right. You definitely hit it on the nail.
I stopped being that person that you love
because
for you.
Right.
Because when I got with you, I couldn't go to the gym all the time. Why? Because I need to be around you. Right. I couldn't go and spend that money on my podcast equipment. Why? Because I had to spend it on you. Whether it's a date because it's a girlfriend, whether it's a friend, and it's just
or whether it's just a business investment for yourself where they invite you but don't cover you.
Hey, I see you got some. Yeah, put some money to this. I put some money to that. That money slows down. I can't actually build.
Yeah. So how do we keep building upon in situations like that? Like, how will we keep building?
Right.
So that comes back to discernment, right?
Right.
And I don't know if y'all remember, but it's a lot of stuff that in the other episode you can't afford to in this season. So remember, the focus is what you've already set in motion and God has aligned you for. So, like you said, when you're on your journey, you can't afford to say yes. You can't be a yes man to everybody unless you know what I'm saying? Unless you got that yes team. But you can't be out here saying yes to everybody and then, like you said, you fall off your path and then they say, well, you should have did it this way. No, I just should have stayed on my journey.
Exactly. And it's so easy to fall off your journey because you see something new. But when I tell you, like, when that person told me you're not the person that I thought you was, like, and this is a true story.
Did it hurt you?
It's a true story. Yeah, it did, because it did, because think about it, like, I was on my not eating meat, not drinking alcohol, not even smoking real weed. I was smoking D8 weed, Delta 8 weed, right? When Shorty came through, she came through with the weed. Okay, I'm gonna blow.
Okay.
You want something to drink? I went and got something to drink. So now I'm start drinking. Yeah. Oh, you eat this? You from down? I don't want to be the one to stop you from eating what you eating.
Yeah, I've been there.
And so then I start making you the food that you want to eat. And now that's what we all eating. And then a month later, you look at me like, nigga, you ain't the person I thought you was. And I'm like, I'm trying to comply to you, and I should have just been doing me.
Oh yeah, you cannot please people of this world.
No, you can't. That's okay.
So that's when you got to find that peace and be the light yourself. So we're gonna get into VA stepping. Take a quick break. and we'll be right back, y'all.
And ain't talking exotic. Gave him my life a new life and I got it. Choose you this day if it's breath in your body. Send me then know that I'm going, no option. Jesus the way and the truth, ain't no copy. Walk in the light so it's easy to spot me. Weight of the world on my shoulders, he spot me. Holding the truth and contempt, boy, that's folly. Because you wear white does not mean that you godly. Send you the children of Israel, stop it. All of God's children bear fruit and you rotten. Praying you seeking the truth with no stopping. Call it by name, boy, you stubborn and proud. Thinking it's true like that devil, you lying. You better repent or you facing that fire. Comfortable in sin, Lord, I was reclined. Ducking and running from God, I was high. Concealing that darkness, Lord, I was so blind. No word of protection, I carried an eye. Was single in life, but was so double mine. Identity crisis, didn't know my assign. Had problems in life in the way he designed. I couldn't sleep in the night due to spiritual confined. Gave my worries to weed, I didn't know any better. Was captive in chains, I couldn't go anywhere. I felt lonely at times, but I know he was there. I couldn't build up nobody, was broken myself. Had the Lord ask me who needed his eyes. Resisting that devil, I'm telling them bye. Was fighting a fight I couldn't see with my eyes. Thank God that he gracious or I could have died. I plummeted in the most deadliest times when my living meant way more to me than these rhymes. Tears started forming, but I couldn't cry. The way I've been feeling was numbing inside. But I thank the Lord cause he came right on time. Know he the truth and debunking the lies. Get it together or get left behind. Ain't no more straddling fences. Oh, nah, I'm pleading the blood over me and the mind. No lacking in prayer, how we up in that fire. You gotta be all in when you move on this side. If not, then that fire is where you reside. Lord, and you know Galatians 2:20 say, I've been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. He the most high and ain't talking exotic. Gave him my life a new life and I got it. Choose you this. And you know when the righteous cry out, the Lord hears. Hey, all praise to the Most High for me always. Bow down to the idols of my heart. Forgive me, Lord, if I hurt your heart. So many things were setting me apart. When on the real, I'm set apart. Got in alignment and did my part. Settle for less, I had a bad start. Climbing up higher on where you are. Standing, I was on still. When the Lord told me to be still. It's a difference in times. I was moving all outside of your will. Blaming it all on you as if I knew way more than you. Which ultimately would have gotten me killed. So I thank you, Lord, for your praise. Which is the only reason I'm still here. In consecration, I'm still here. Bless me, Lord, I know you real. Woke up this morning and prayed in tears for my wife, and now she feel the fire God and my mother is. Your spirit flowed and I got chill. Holy Spirit, you're welcome in this. Many postures when I pray, hop on my feet or on my face. A charge to keep, oh Lord, I say. More than welcome when I get produce lifestyle out of my own way. And I found Christ and he showed the way. Now I testify how I said, glorified to my dying day. Not a thing that you can do. Bless my eyes to see it through. Nullify what's not of you. You the truth, I know it, yeah. Only reason I'm not in here. Only because what you did on the cross. Knowing that we could not do it ourselves. I pray we ready and don't get left. I used to be a man down under. The wrong influence, what seemed right, I pursued it. And I heard a voice like thunder. And he called my name. Angel came down, crowned me king. And he saved me from that land down under. Hey. From a piece of shield, he saved my soul, and made me whole. And I know the sun time soon come up. Hey. And I pray we all know the Lord in it all. We ain't got long. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, plenty of times I'm supposed to be like gone.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to On the Porch. We are returning good for evil another Sunday. We got some words for you. We're gonna get out of here whenever he's ready. I'm gonna let him do his thing.
My name is Watu'z, and that's ill will with two Z's, and it's spelled ILLZWILLZ. I'm what you would call the North Philly Peace Park. North Philly Peace Park poets. Now, if you were to come down to the North Philly Peace Park, you might hear a poem like such. We are platforms, we are platforms. Foundations, we are motherboards. Lights, just not in that form. And for whatever reasons, we are backborn. What are we white or black for? Or whatever you are, what are you that for? Sure. Whatever you are, you probably asked for. So if you were smart, you would relax more. It's not hard, just relax more. So I want everybody to raise their hands like this. Turn them back. Inhale like this. Exhale like that. And slowly lower them down to your laps. If you want to, you can smile. If you want to, you can laugh. This makes it harder to be angry and easy to relax. So before I go, I just want everybody to believe everything that they know and to know everything that you hear. Believe half of what you see isn't even half of what is there. We are living, swimming in a prism. There's a collide of frequencies, and the only way to get everybody on the same rhythm is to take away the secrecies. But in the meanwhile, but be careful because that shows people's indecencies. In the meanwhile, peace. You know what I mean? Yo, I love everybody, and I hope that y'all know we outside chilling. So I had to do a phone real quick, sorry. But anyway.
Oh, we froze. Oh, because you didn't hit some. Did y'all get the point?
Thank you.
Did y'all love the point? What's up, Miss Knockout?
Miss Knockout was Miss Knockout be having her, she had her photos on train stations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's an actress. You know, she is a beat maker.
Do you know that she's on the phone with somebody who came to the house and was about to you remember they had to stay on the phone because BC ordered food and wasn't there, and then the lady wouldn't leave.
Oh, for real?
They were trying to stay to see if somebody was about to get us. Yeah.
Are they loud?
Yeah, it's gonna be all in my video. I'm about to get off. Hey y'all, have a good night. I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to sign off. I'm at the hospital. There's a lot going on. So
stay blessed like the rest.
All right, love y'all.